So you're talking about how the generation, gets involved in local elections and why local elections matter. And I think we saw that last weekend in the George Zimmerman trial, where we saw a state legislature really have an impact on the entire country,
Right.
because they passed the Stand Your Ground law and the American Legislative Exchange Council. They pushed forward these pretty much template laws that people just push through. I'm pretty sure they push through in your body and various other bodies that really have an effect on everyday lives.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I think the issue, and you're right, we've seen it the last couple of days. I mean, it's from the day the decision came out, there's still stuff going on today. And we see these huge movements, and more particularly in the generation behind me are pushing these issues. But I also think it's good, and I think it's good for our country.
So tell me, you are in the state legislature, so you see this stuff happen. Is ALEC really as powerful as us progressives make it out to be?
ALEC can be pretty powerful. I mean, I think that from the right, they are pretty powerful. I think the folks that they attract, the audience that they attract, and the legislators that they attract, I think they're pretty powerful, and I think that they.
So they really. I mean,
so
have you seen? And if you could say this is fine to say no, but have you seen these what you call cookie cutter laws come to Nevada?
I think we all have. Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, at least proposed, we have seen them. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to me that they literally print these laws off the internet and they just try to get them into, say, like they don't even change. Sometimes they don't even change them. They just print them off the internet. It's like copying and pasting like your term paper in college.
Well, yeah. I mean, when I'm glad you said that, because I continue to say that about how the ban on equal marriage equality in the state of Nevada, how it even got to that point, and it was just that in 2000 and 2002. Karl Rove and his folks came in all these states and did exactly that. They did all these cookie cutters and scared everybody into believing that marriage as we knew it today was going to fail if we allowed same-sex couples to marry. And it was a cookie cutter effort, and it worked.
I mean, I got to tell you, sometimes I feel as though we should call the Republican Party, instead of the grand old party, we should like the grand old copy and pasters, because everything they do is a copy and paste from the previous state. Like, so when they had the law in Texas, now Marco Rubio is passing the exact same law.
Right,
I'm pretty sure he didn't even change. He just deleted
Right.
Texas and put the United States in there, and now that's how they're legislating, and it blows the mind.
Well, I mean, they have, and like I said, in years past, I think it's worked. I mean, I think it's worked a lot for them in years past. But I tend to think differently. I think folks like yourself and other folks are now pointing that out, and it's not going to be business as usual. And I think it's going to be a little more difficult for them.
And I hope so. I hope that it isn't business as usual, because I think, I think even beyond me, because I think this is bigger than me, it's bigger than any media person.
Right.
I think it's one of those situations where the people are finally angry.
Absolutely, and that's what I meant. I mean, people are actually angry, but again, it's taking folks like yourself, taking folks like me, taking folks that are well versed with these issues and pointing it out to them, because I don't think people got it at first, and people saw it and they said, well, the rest of the country is doing this, and the Republicans are pushing this, so we need to get on board. But the Republicans did a really good job for a few decades of, as I call it, the scare tactic. And if we could scare the American people into our position, that's what we need to do. We need to make them think that the world is falling if they don't do such and such. So,
hey, Fowler Nation, the best thing you can do to support this channel is by clicking that subscribe button. And I got a secret for you. If we get to 1,500 subscribers, we will drop a special behind the scenes video just for you, Fowler Nation. That's how much I love you.